そっちにも噂だらけのモンスターディスコってゴーゴーゴーゴーゴー。
Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another anime review. And today I'm going to share my thoughts on Digimon Ghost Game episode 40, which is pretty crazy that we're already on episode 40, but what's even crazier is the fact that I reviewed every single episode thus far, and you know what? I'm going to keep going. I got to see the series through to the end at this point, don't I? I mean, I put this much time into it, right? So, overall, I have enjoyed the series, and I did enjoy this episode because it saw the return of Espimon, who made his debut, I think like 2 or 3 episodes ago, and his debut was pretty funny because he was sent by Hokuto from the digital world to look for Hiro, and Hiro was described as a spitting image of Hokuto to Espimon, to which Espimon found Hiro and said, "Oh, you're the fake Hiro because you look nothing like Hokuto," which is only natural because, I mean, how old's Hiro's father? Like in his 40s or 50s, and Hiro's just a teenager, if that. So, naturally, they don't look the same. So, Espimon keeps calling him the fake Hiro. But what happens is his arm gets all messed up, and it's turned into a knot. It's all twisted and messed up. So, he goes to Hiro anyway and says, "You gotta help me." and Hiro agrees to go with him to where his arm got messed up to the same spot so they can hopefully find the source of the problem, which, of course, is a villainous Digimon, the monster of the week. But before all that happens, there's some cute scenes of Hiro and Gamamon in which Hiro is trying to turn on his tablet, but it doesn't work. There's like teeth marks on the screen, and he says, "Did you do this, Gamamon?" To which Gamamon says, "Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about." He's playing ignorant, which, you know, goes in line with the whole thing how Gamamon is sort of like a puppy. You know, he refers to himself as Hiro's little brother, and he's going through his teething phase as a puppy because he has been seen biting the tablet and biting other things in Hiro's room. And Hiro holds the tablet out to like entice Gamamon, and Gamamon bites the thing, and the teeth marks line up, and Hiro says, "See, I caught you red-handed," but Gamamon refuses to apologize. And then Jellymon shows up and says he's going through his rebellious phase. So I guess he's like a rebellious teenager now. So he refuses to apologize. And that sort of is one of the main plot points of this episode. Until the end when Gamamon has to come save the day, of course. So it was a cute moment there. And, you know, Espimon shows up and Hiro's trying to enlist everyone else. Like Rolly and Goromon, he calls them and they're like, "Oh, we're busy." And then he goes next door to see Kiyoshiro, where actually Jellymon invites him to see what's going on with Kiyoshiro. And Kiyoshiro has like bags under his eyes. He has all these energy drinks on his desk. He's got 6 monitors, and he's furiously typing away. And Jellymon's like, he's been doing this for hours, working on his forum. He won't budge an inch. And Hiro's like, "Will you come with me, please?" And Kiyoshiro's just typing away like, "No, I'm busy." And I thought that was a hilarious scene. And there was a funny Photoshop on the 4chan thread where they, you know, swapped out his energy drinks with Monster energy drinks. So I thought that was pretty funny. I'll show that when I show you the screenshots. So eventually they go to this area where Espimon had his arm messed up. And they find that like the traffic lights and stop signs and everything in the town is all twisted and just completely out of whack. So naturally it's a Digimon causing these problems. And because Gamamon and Hiro are fighting, Gamamon goes off on his own and runs into this little girl named Rin, who has a dog. And there's a cute scene there where she sees Gamamon and says, "Oh, what kind of animal are you?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm a hologram." Which, yeah, right, you're a hologram. But she buys it. And then they notice that her hair is all twisted. And she says, "You know, this happened the other day. It's happened to my parents as well. There's all sorts of problems." And then the villainous Digimon, Calamarimon, shows up, who is one of those waifu Digimon, which, you know, isn't as bad as, like, Renamon, but not as good as Angelomon and Lady Devimon. Some of you Digimon fans gotta calm down with the waifus you pick. But, you know, you got Calamarimon. Again, I'll show you pictures of her later. And what she says is she came through the digital world twisting and turning, so she's using her powers to twist everything. And again, another misunderstood villain, and Hiro and Gamamon make up, and he turns into Kano Weissmon to defeat Calamarimon, and then she reforms her ways, and, you know, that's just that. And there's some cute moments, too, because Jellymon is going around, and she gets all twisted up, and some creepy shit which shows you Rin's parents, the little girl who ran into Gamamon, and her parents are all twisted. I think it was her father, the mother of the father, one of them, their neck is all twisted. It's like, holy shit, dude. Again, they do toe the line for a children's cartoon, a children's anime series, some of the things they show there. But, you know, overall I enjoyed it. And it ended with Hiro thinking, doing the flashback to Bokumon, talking about the digital world, thinking about his father who's in the digital world, and then Hiro looking at the Digivice like, how do we get to the digital world? And then he goes back home, and as he goes into his room, Espimon is sitting on his chair, and he's like sitting on the chair, and it's one of those swivel chairs, and he spins around all dramatically. So I thought that was pretty funny. And then the preview for next week's episode is talking about a circus. So a lot of people were theorizing, oh, it's going to be Piedmon next week, which I don't think it's going to be Piedmon because Piedmon's a Mega, and all our characters have only reached Ultimate. So it would be cool if they reached their Mega evolutions, but I don't think it's going to happen quite yet. So I will be watching the next week's episode for sure, but I don't think it's going to be Piedmon. So let's go to the screenshots now, and I'll show you what's going on. But yeah, overall, I did enjoy this episode quite a bit, and crazy that we're on episode 40 already. That's pretty crazy, man. So here's Calamarimon. She's an ultimate. Like I said, she's like one of the waifu Digimon. She was in Frontier. You know, she she had the movement action. Like some of you guys, I don't get the Redamon people. I do get Angelomon because I like Angelomon and Lady Devimon, but I don't know. I don't know about Calamarimon. So yeah, this is where Hiro is like, who did this to my screen? And then Gamamon bites it. See, a perfect match. And this is Jellymon. Look at Kyoshiro. He's been like this since he started preparing for the big forum. And how many monitors does he have? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5 monitors. All these stacks of books. His energy drink here is, what does it say? Dragon water. And someone photoshopped the monsters right here. And he's got like bags under his eyes. No, I can't join you guys. Hilarious, dude. Whoever did that Photoshop, bravo. And so you can kind of see their Estimon's arm is all twisted. Not really, it's kind of a bad crop. But yeah, Jellymon's like, I'll go with you. Since my darling's busy, I'll go with you. So yeah, Jellymon did accompany Hiro. And Hiro's like, I don't have time for this shit. So yeah, this is where Estimon says, you're not Hokuto's son. You're a fake Hiro. And they're out camping. And again, because Galmon ditched them all because he was going through his rebellious phase. This is a cute scene where Jellymon, like you see her like this. Is there another picture of her? No, not that one. Anyway, she can go into like her small form, and she does that, and she fits into this jar. This feeling when I'm a perfect fit. I thought that was pretty cute. And this is when they see everything throughout the town is all twisted. That's Galmon, of course. That's the dog, and that's the little girl, Rin. And she was showing Galmon her little pigtails here are twisted. And this is Galmon, like, all sad. Like, I have to... Because eventually he's like, I have to apologize to Hiro. I'm sorry, Hiro. And he's crying, the poor guy. And, yeah, Rin, she gets all twisted, too. This is her body. Like, what the fuck? Because Calamarimon shows up and starts going even crazier and twists her. And Galmon's like, I'll save you. I have to. And these are her parents. Like, look at this. That's her father's head. What the fuck? Give us some creepy shit. That's the mother. What are those? Her legs? Yeah, those are her feet right there. Holy crap. And here's Calamarimon. And Jellymon, she got all twisted and she's getting pissed off. Like, stop twisting me around, would you? You see her gesturing. And then they save the day, and Galmon says goodbye to his new friend here. And Jellymon says, such a Digimon-like misunderstanding. And there's a scene, too. I don't have the screenshot. But when she turns back to normal, she's like, oh, my beautiful curves are back as they were. And what's the last screenshot I have? Yeah, the two of them embracing again, being friends. And it was a good episode. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I like the series. I know a lot of people are hating on it because it's Monster of the Week. But at this point, we know it's Monster of the Week. And I guess at the end, they'll probably be like the last 5 to 10 episodes will be the big bad or whatever. But I'm looking forward to see what happens next. I'd like to see Espimon some more. And especially because we've already seen, if you go on Wikimon, you can see Espimon's evolutions. So it'll be cool to see like how he digivolves, especially if it's because of Hero or maybe because of Hokuto or whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. So everybody have a great day, and thank you all for watching.